Makhachev guillotine right away. Level. With this much success, you expect it.
At 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, so Ilia Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Ilia Makhachev. Ilia Makhachev. He has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Ilia Makhachev!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, single collar tie here. Nice work here on the clinch by Ilia Topuria.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see. Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's got armbar now.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Makhachev getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. So many layers to Islam Makhachev's game when it comes to the trips and the wrist control and everything else. This has been a grappling clinic thus far tonight.
A beautiful grappling clinic. And John, it isn't limited to just the takedown. It's the takedowns. It's the submissions. It's the leg attacks. He does so many things to try to get you into the position that he wants you in. Tonight he has found so much success in doing that, and anytime he fights at this level with this much success, you expect him to be far ahead, and that's exactly where we are right now.
Topuria's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard, attempting an armbar here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Good work.
Under a minute now to go round one. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, good defense, yes. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Big ground and pound. He's got to be careful here.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, now, we want you to set those kicks up.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. Defense doesn't win championships, but I know you liked what you saw out of him fighting off of his back there in the previous round.
Well, you can't be on your back just getting brutalized. And he did a fantastic job of limiting the damage from the bottom. Was able to control his opponent's posture. Was able to throw up a couple submissions to keep the opponent on high alert. He just did a good job of being very aware of everything that was coming at him when he was in the bottom position.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, play shot there, DC. He is
officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Right in the side control, yep.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Three minutes and change to go in round two. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Just misses with the straight right.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful. He passes to half guard.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Makhachev going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
He passes to half.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Nice transition. Oh, nice right hand, Makhachev, yeah. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ilia Makhachev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ilia Makhachev.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Topuria's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round three of a possible 5.
Beautiful kick.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out.
Using a lot of good movement.
Topuria's in half guard. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Ilia Makhachev. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Good work.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Darce choke attempt here.
That Darce is tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
That was nice.
Side control now. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ilia Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Makhachev's back in full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. He's got to be careful here.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your... Now he's got his arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down. Give me that mouthpiece. doing great, man. You're controlling him everywhere on the ground. You were close to submitting him a couple times there.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he's out.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Setting up a sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This is a terrible position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Ilia Makhachev. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh, huge ground strikes. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy.
That'll do it! Ilia Makhachev with a huge win tonight!
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so